Jim, any update on Will Dissly's shoulder injury?
No, I'm waiting for those some of those updates myself.
You don't have any concern with Justin missing practice or being limited in practice this week at all?
Waiting for the updates. Yeah, I got him pretty late last night. Guys are being evaluated today.
Just what you see on film from the offense?
Really, what I'm seeing from the whole team, it's the amount of giving it their very best, constantly looking to improve, and no quit, no give up. That's offense, defense, special teams. That's from the superstars, to all of our roster, opportunity squad. They continue to do that very same thing. Continue to give it their best, improve, constant improvement. Back in today, guys are hitting the weights and after practice, before practice. It's same with our superstars. I mean, they're the exact same ways. Great to see some so many guys contributing and just giving it their best. That's all a coach can ask for. I might call it the will to win, the determination. Just being a stalwart. I've never been on a team that has it, that has so many guys, that has it at this level. So that's 5 decades. That's 5 decades of being on teams. That bodes really well for us. So we're just gonna keep chipping away at it, keep grinding.
Brad, you mentioned after the game, just as far as assessing first half to second half, you said you felt like the offensive line was able to get a little more downhill in the second half and get off the ball in the running game. Did you see that as a difference first half to second half? You guys on that side of the ball?
I felt like there was pretty. We were much more production in the second half, but down to down, I just see our guys giving everything they have every single play.
Did you feel like the run game helped you guys get into sort of that rhythm offensively in the second half?
Yeah, we were definitely we had more productive run plays in the second half, more run plays. I thought that's fair, pretty obvious that we ran the ball better in the second half.
Did you feel like Greg got away from the run at all in the first half?
Yeah, I felt like our guys were just whether it was offensively, defensively, special teams. The fight that they have, the gravel in the gut. I'm just really impressed by it. There's it's a constant down to down, play to play. Yeah. Your question, I don't even understand your question really. What is it, Greg?
Did you feel like he called enough runs in the first half based on when you had opportunities to run? Obviously, you backed up a little bit behind the sticks in certain situations.
Yeah, it's the constant question that could be asked every single play. If something works, yeah, that was the right call. If it doesn't work, could you have called a pass or a run instead? It'd be like getting into a room of mirrors everywhere. You could play that over and over and over again. So our guys run just attempted to execute the play that's called to the best of their God-given ability every single time, and that's all you can ask as a coach.
How much is that going to be needed here in the final month?
Yeah, it's when we talk about 1 week league, it's that, it's every bit of that, this week. So, yeah.
I know we asked you about Stone after the game last night, but what does his athleticism kind of bring on offense?
Brings just really excited for him. He's gets his opportunity. We talk about it every time. I mean, just about every press conference we have these. Guy has an opportunity. It's there. He's been chipping away at it, and then gets his opportunity and excels. I mean, that's you just want to give guys like that a hug, and great to see him have that success. That works. When you're working and you're chipping away, and you have the opportunity, you have the license and the ability to go out there and do it, and then do it. That speaks volumes about a guy, and that's just part of it. It's like I feel that from an entire roster, from the superstars, all the way to the opportunity squad, to a man. Everybody doing that. Does that bode well for us? Yeah, it bodes really, really well for us. But really proud of Stone. Now let's build. But yeah, that skill set. His ability to make the contested catch. On big downs that came up yesterday, and he came through.
You mentioned yesterday that the game that Quinton had and the toughness he showed there. What do you think, Josh, and the way he performed in the passing game, especially not having Lad and then not having Will in the second half too?
Yeah, it was a few weeks ago that the linebacker position, we were talking about that. Guys that had to step up. Maybe even some challenged at that position. I felt very similar this week with the wide receivers. The real need to step up. There's a challenge there. People, kind of giving them the business about, what they're, if they could do it or not. And then to see guys step up, Quinton, Josh Palmer, Stone, DJ Shark. I mean, it was very similar to what the linebackers did a few weeks ago when Troy Dye stepped in and had 18 tackles and 10 solos. That's the kind of stuff that I'm referring to when I say, haven't been around a team with this much, fortitude to them. Stalwart football players. In 5 decades, I feel that with this team. I see that with this team, and those are what Quinton did. Josh Palmer, those are just another exhibit, to what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling.
Specifically weeks like this, coming off a tough loss, a divisional loss, just how much does a week like this kind of either reveal or test that fortitude that a team has?
I mean, it's a test every week, in this league, no question about it. I really feel like I know what the outcome's going to be. Stalwarts, that's what they do. They just didn't go their way, but get back to work, and that's what I see out of our guys. That's what I've been seeing for the last 15 weeks.
First drive of the game for you guys offensively, you got down to the 39, got a 4th and 9, you decided to punt there. What sort of went into that decision to not kick the field goal or in that situation, decide to punt?
Yeah, ball on the 39-yard line. It would have been the 57-yard field goal. So that was, we were going to go for it if it was 4th and 4. That was our analytics on it.
And as far as the
Play the field position game, punt.
the field goal attempt, did the weather impact that at all? Because that would seem to be within Cam's range. It's 57.
57, 58. Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's that's a risk of field position there. That ball be sitting right there in the minus 47 for him. So, yeah, probably should have gone the other way. I mean, you always would have liked to try the other way. When you don't win a game, go back and say, okay, that's a spot where I could have attempted the field goal or gone for it on 4th and 9. But all the stuff usually think, you know, with its.
The last 3rd and 7 there, you know, Dayon obviously tried to go make a play on the homes. Were you good with sort of how that played out and the decision Dayon made in that spot?
Decision?
He called the decision after the game. You know, he took a shot to try and go sack the quarterback. And,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Dayon's it's a great player. Yeah, so his decision to go make a play, yeah. Good with that.
The 3rd and 16 you guys had before you kicked the go-ahead field goal. Decided to go with a draw there. Just what was your thought process in that play call in that situation?
Yeah, wanted to give ourselves a chance for the field goal. Tough to pick up a 3rd and 16 or 19, whatever it was, 16. Tough to do. Don't want to take a sack like we had the previous play. Yeah, again, got the field goal, but yeah, could have had to do it over again. You know, don't know if I'd do it differently the next game, but looking back on that one that we didn't win the game, then yeah, would sure love the opportunity to try something different.
And then just with the kickoff before their final drive, I asked you about it last night, but just as far as the process there, you picking the coaching staff, what sort of went into the decision to try and pin them versus just sort of kicking it through the end zone?
Yeah, what we had done on the previous couple of kickoffs was the same thing. We'd gotten them down at the 25, I think, close to the 25 in each of the couple of the previous ones. So yeah, we were playing make them return it and see if we could pick up 5, 10, 15 yards even. So their drive would be harder, on that ensuing drive.
Obviously, Cam came back yesterday. He had that one big hit to the broken pass. What did you think of him and his turn yesterday?
Cam Hart?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought he did good. It was great to see him back out there. Thought he played well.
You had the chance for a big play to Josh Palmer in the first half on the post.
Mm-hmm.
What did you sort of see on that play? Do you think Justin was maybe affected by a little bit of pressure? Were they not maybe on the same page as far as the angle down the field of the route?
Yeah, we just didn't hit it. What I saw was we didn't complete the pass. Yeah.
Did you glean anything from the film or from conversations about why?
No, just didn't hit that one.
Jim, maybe talked a little bit about it last night, but offensively, the way you guys kind of go, in terms of when you're rolling and then, the first half, like we saw yesterday, is that frustrating for you to see the way you guys can move the ball in the second half, but be so stagnant in the first and the way it's been all season?
I don't know. I just don't get frustrated. That's not the word I ever use. So we're just playing ball, trying to make first downs and move the football and score points.
Do you see that as something that you guys need to fix? Is that something you've been working on in terms of the offense's consistency?
Oh yeah, I mean we're working on it. I've said it many times. Do our best, giving our best and improving, trying to constantly grow and improve. So, yeah, we're working